Dokkan battle video, and we have got a fun little thing here. We have the teaser for the next Dokkan event, and it's Kefla. I would say I'm a little bit disappointed by this. I mean, I think one of the reasons is that Kefla, to me, is probably one of the bigger misses of 2020. Although, I mean, a lot of the units around that time, I feel like just were not designed very well. AGL, Bardock, Kefla, Exchange, Majin Buu. A lot of those characters, I feel like, just aged out very fast and are just really not that impressive, and that definitely should not have been the case, right? So, this is a new event, or excuse me, this is a new stage teaser. So, the fact, by the way, that this is a new stage added to the Kefla Dokkan event, by the way, does tell me that this is very likely going to be a standalone Kefla of some type. Because if we go over here, right, remember that when it's like a fusing character, remember that they typically have it as a separate Dokkan event, right? Like, we literally just saw this with, you know, the Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta units, right? Or the Goku and Vegeta into Vegito units. So, I think if it was Kale and Kefla that would, like, Potara fuse into Kefla, it probably would be a separate Dokkan event, rather than just a new stage adding to an existing event, which is this one right here. So, it's going to be interesting. It'll probably be, I assume, just a Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I mean, they easily could make it Super Saiyan Kefla that maybe, like, transformed into Super Saiyan 2, or maybe she just stayed as Super Saiyan Kefla. Like, a lot of those, I guess, are a potential, right? So, again, what we have coming here is that Kefla is going to be the next DOKKANFEST on JP. Looks like she's going to be dropping on the 5th, I believe. Kefla is going to be on the 5th. So, you know, we should get a teaser very soon as well, probably tomorrow night, for what unit is coming to Global Dokkan as well, right? So if we look at Kefla, right, so we basically have two major Kefla units in the game currently. This Kefla, which came out 100 years ago, right? And then, of course, the DOKKANFEST Kefla. Now, again, I do feel like this Kefla is one of the bigger misses around. It's like she just, defensively, she's very weak unless you get the 6 orbs. Offensively, she's just not really holding up with a lot of the recent units and stuff like that, right? Again, I just feel like Kefla sort of aged out very fast. Now, their design has definitely been on point with a lot of units recently, so maybe they could make our girl Kefla really crazy. Now, between these two Keflas, is there... Okay, so this one has Transformation Boost. Is that the only one that this unit's got that the other does not have? Yeah, then, like, Super Saiyans as well. Okay. So Transformation Boost and Super Saiyans are the two categories that this one has, that the physical Super Saiyan 2 one does not have. So, this is probably more so the category list we could expect to see. Peppy Gals could always get more buffs. I think... It's Videl's time to return, isn't it? Yeah, I think Videl. Yeah, Videl. This is going to be Videl's return banner. Okay. So, Peppy Gals, Universal Survival Saga probably doesn't need the help, but, you know, it's fine. Potara, even though you'd think Potara is, like, a ridiculously busted category, it is, like, in need of new units, I would say, for sure. Full Power, we could always use more options there. Universe 6 is a graveyard, you know, Super Saiyan 2. Actually, Super Saiyan 2 secretly has gotten crazy buffs this year. A lot of it due to Easy A's, right? Like, you got an Easy A, he got an Easy A, this guy got his Easy A. We just had this dude drop, this guy just got an Easy A, right? Like, you go through the list, there's this dude got an Easy A, this guy got an Easy A. Like, there's been a lot of units that have released recently that have helped out the Super Saiyan 2 team quite a bit. Although I definitely wouldn't want her leader skill to be Super Saiyan 2. Final trump card needs help, and it needs a better leader. I would not mind Kefla being a final trump card leader, honestly. The only thing is, I really would like a final trump card leader to probably have, like, Over in a Flash. and they're not going to give that to Kefla probably. There's just a lot of like fusion type characters. The 5-year anniversary blue fusions I don't feel like are good enough to start. Like, this is not a team I feel like that's going to get run too often anymore, because like these guys in a long event where you could like build them up a lot, sure, but I feel like Final Trump Card's not really a team that's getting run right now. So Kefla being a lead there would be good. Or I guess like Patara would also be fine, or Full Power. There are some teams that could use help. This is a unit. Remember that this exact time slot last year, by the way, was Angel Golden Frieza. And if you guys remember, Angel Golden Frieza, I was literally like grapefruit techniquing how much I liked Angel Golden Frieza's leader skill, right? Because it's just two categories that like needed different leaders combined. 4 key, 150% across the board. If Kefla, is Full Power and Final Trump Card 4 key, 150% across the board, I would adore that. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Setting up better leaders rather than bringing in new crappy categories. Honestly, like 4am, I couldn't even tell you like a new category Kefla could bring up. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Like on the spot, I can't really think of like a new category that she could get, right? Now, a lot of people are talking as well about this Super Saiyan 2 Kefla specifically and her potentially easying. If we look at the Universe 6 category, there's a lot here, right? Like, I don't think they'd easy this guy, but oh goddamn, if they skipped way ahead and easy hit, I would adore that, right? There's a lot of units that need sort of awakenings. I mean, some of them are kind of shitty free-to-play units, like this Champa, this Hit. There's also Universe 6 Namekians, but like, there's a lot here for potential units that they could buff in some way. Maybe like a free-to-play EZA for like the Kalen, Khalifa, and Kabe. I feel like that is potentially something that could happen. I really don't want to see Kefla be another Universe 6 leader, because it's like, you can run Universe 6, like, with a lot of these girls, like, they all work really well together, but it's like, a lot of these other characters are just, like, dead on this team, right? No Kabe. Hit has, like, never had a good card. I was never that impressed with Tech Hit, even day one that he released, right? So, like, making, like, a powerful Hit would be good, or something like that, so, I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about Kefla as the next Dokkan Festival exclusive. Personally, I'm a bit disappointed. I actually would have rather they kept, like, either, I thought that GT was going to be a theme, but looks like that was just a one-time celebration, dude. Like, that was Golden Week and that's it, right? And then it's like, they are pushing movies. I definitely think they're still going to go back to movies more, but, I was really hoping for Resurrection F, and I thought Patan Battle had shown us the signs. Now, one thing I do want to point out real quick before we finish up here, remember that Global Dokkan tweeted this out, like Global is getting the early grade up EZAs, and then there's also this, right? So this right here, which is this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku sticker, which is coming out, to celebrate this sort of like figure release. Now, I still would probably lean towards this is literally just like promotion for New York Comic Con and the figure and stuff like that. I don't think it actually really is going to have too much to do with things actually happening in game in Dokkan, but I would like to point out that this version of Blue Kaioken Goku, this figure, like that's him, does fight Kefla. So I don't know. I mean, this is very clearly, I think, sort of supposed to be the Goku that's fighting Jiren. Although he does do the Kamehameha against Kefla, right? Not really against Jiren, I think. Does this Goku use the Kamehameha? Like, with Vegeta against Jiren? I think he might toss out just, like, a quick one, but not, like, one of these overly, like, dramatic Kamehamehas. So, I don't know. Maybe we could see, like, a part 2 LR of Goku or something like that. The only thing, though, is that a sticker would be for a TUR. So, I'm still leaning towards that this is just, like, nothing. This, like, there's not going to be, like, a Dokkan Fest Blue Goku on Global or an LR, like, Blue Goku Part 2 on JP or anything like that. I really don't think so. But, I mean, I guess you never know, right? So, Kefla it is, as the next DOKKANFEST exclusive coming to JP. We'll see what the celebration with her is going to bring. Again, personally, I'm not the most hyped with Kefla just because I feel like they fumbled the bag with her. Really quite a bit with that last Kefla. She really has left a sour taste in my mouth. But the thing is, she's on a lot of teams that do need help, right? Like now, I guess a lot of times the way I'm evaluating this, right, is I immediately am looking at these category teams, right? Like what teams could this character be dropped onto that really could use the help for like a Super Battle Road stage, for one of these missions in like, the legendary Vegeta event or something like that, right? Like, and like Kefla's on quite a few shitty teams, like Rapid Growth. Really bad. Universe 6 needs more options. Super Saiyans or Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyans is good, but Super Saiyan 2 definitely does need help. Full Power needs help, right? By the way, she would only end up on Full Power for sure if she's in Super Saiyan 2 form. That's the only time we'd see her on Full Power. Potara definitely needs help. Because, like, look at Potara. I feel like if I just asked you, do you think Potara is one of the top teams in the game? I feel like most people would say, oh yeah, Potara's, like, the best team. But it's like, no, actually, it kind of sucks, right? Like, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is what? November of last year? And look at this. None of these units were released in 2021. Nothing here. Zero. Potara hasn't had a 2021 release. Look at this. Nothing. It's dead. DOA. So, I really would like Potara to be getting buffs, right? So, let me know what you guys think about Kefla. Thanks for watching. We probably will see her tweeted out tomorrow night, which will be exciting. And I'll catch you guys for that.